Hi everyone, yesterday the Honorable Finance Minister has presented the budget for FY 26-27. The key highlights of the budget were the total expected tax revenue was around 28 lakh 66,000 crores and the expected non-tax revenue was around 6 lakh 66,000 crores. Put together a total revenue of around 35 lakh 33,000 crores. The expenditure which the government wants to incur was 53 lakh 47,000 crores. The gap between total expenditure and total revenue was around 18 lakh 14,000 crores. Out of this gap of 18 lakh 14,000 crores, the government wants to fund 16 lakh 95,000 crores through borrowings and the balance of 1.19 lakhs through loan recovery and other capital receipts. Now coming to the key indicators, the government is expecting a revenue deficit of around 1.5% of the GDP. Now what is meant by revenue deficit? Total revenue expenditure minus revenue receipts is nothing but revenue deficit. The effective revenue deficit was expected to be 0.3% of GDP. Now what is the difference between revenue deficit and effective revenue deficit? Very simple. While calculating revenue deficit, I will consider the grants being given for creation of capital asset also I will consider as an expenditure. But whereas while calculating effective revenue deficit, I will not consider that grants because ultimately it is creating capital asset. Now the next one was fiscal deficit. The government is expecting a fiscal deficit of around 4.3% of the GDP. Now what is meant by fiscal deficit? Fiscal deficit is nothing but total borrowings total expenditure minus total receipts. Simply speaking, the borrowings which I am making to the percentage of GDP is nothing but fiscal deficit. Now, whereas the primary deficit was expected to be around 0.7%. Now, what is the difference between primary deficit and fiscal deficit? The interest repayments will be ignored. That is the only difference. Thank you.